Hello again, and welcome back. I'm Saeed, a DevOps engineer and a certified Kubernetes enthusiast. You can find me right here on this YouTube channel. Follow me on X at SaeedF0 and LinkedIn as Saeed. All of the links will be down below. So this is the second question in this second series or season, and here we're being told to look at the Orion namespace. So let's spin that up, and we've got a single pod. And here we also mentions that it uses secrets as environment variables. Extract the decoded secret from the connector password and place it under this path. So let's take a little look at that secret. Oh, if I could spell get right though. Get secrets in that namespace. We've got one secret called a safe secret. Let's view that. And there we go. This is that connector password that we're being told about. So we need to get this decoded and then place it under this file path. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's grep for that initial connector. Let's just copy that actually for just to follow best exam practice. So yeah, we'll grep for that and then we'll use a command called awk, which just grabs that, and let's print the second value being the password. So this will be value 1 and then this here will be value 2 in the awk. Um, so now we've grabbed the password. We just need to decode it now. So in the same line, we'll just hit base64 dash D because it is base64 encoded. We'll just decode it now. Lovely. That's the decoded value, and we'll just pipe it into the location specified, and we hit paste there. That's gonna no such file. All right, cool. Let's try and have a little look to see if that file exists. Okay, that doesn't exist. Does the folder exist? Okay, how about CKS folder? Cool, so the CKS folder exists, but the secrets folder here directory doesn't seem to exist, which is fine because we'll just create that now. KDIR, lovely. So now, if we do the same thing, this is a file, so we'll just make sure that that exists, and we'll just run that same command again. Lovely, no errors. So let's just check to see if that has been saved here. We'll hit paste. Lovely. So that saves. That's the first step done. Nice. It says you're not done. All right. Instead of using secrets as an environment variable, mount the secrets as a read-only volume path at this mount path that can be then used by the application inside. So that application inside was, oh, not Omni, that was the last question. Um, was the app dash XYZ. Cool. So really quickly before we do that, we need to export this variable. This isn't part of the question. It's not part of the process. I'm just doing this because I forgot I didn't do it for the last one, which is something from my mistake. So yeah, you ideally want to do this first thing you do when you ever set up an environment or you're going into a new environment. Set your variables. So I'm gonna set now to be force dash dash grace dash period 0. Or that should be equals. And then we'll set another one, export do to be hyphen hyphen dry hyphen run client, and we'll do OYAML. Nice. Just reset that. Lovely. Now let's get that. Okay, get the app let's get the app down. So in its YAML format, we're gonna, let's first clear the screen. In its YAML format, we'll just pipe it into a new file called 2_pod.yaml. And now we can start editing. Cool. So it's telling us that it's using an environment variable, right? Which is cool. But in our case, we need to change that from the environment variable to instead now start mounting secrets as a read-only volume path, and that volume path has been specified. So we'll just type secrets in here. Remember, we're going to be making use of the documentation throughout the entire exam, so it's important that you're able to navigate. We'll start with the volume because that's the first thing that I saw. Here we've got the volume. There's already a volume specified, but we'll just add this here. We can keep the name the same, secret volume. Really, you can have it as any name. Ideally, it needs to match up with the name for the volume path. So the important point, although, is the secret name. That is one that you can't compromise on. It must be the same secret name as the secret that we'll be using. So if we go here, okay, get secret, in that namespace, it was this secret here, a safe secret. And there we go. So I'm just gonna, just in case made any errors, I'm just gonna copy and paste that directly. Cool. We've got the volume in there now. That needs a corresponding volume mount. So we'll do the same thing for the volume mount. If we get back up there, we'll just paste that in there like that. But yeah, again, the name should match up with the volume name, which is cool. The mount path has been specified for us already. And also another key point is that this flag here, read only, must be set to true because we've specifically been told that to mount the secrets as a read only volume path. So that should be set to true. Not done yet. We need to remove the environment variable. If it lets us. There we go. So now we're going to remove k delete in that Orion namespace. We want to delete that pod app. Yep. And we'll use that variable now, which was the --false grace period 0. Nice. So now we want to more or less create that volume, the new pod specification. Cool. We've got some issues. Let's troubleshoot and have a little look. So it's telling us on line 26. Line 26. Yeah. So that volume path, it's important that the syntax for the YAML file is set proper and it aligns well as expected to do so. So that should create now. Lovely. So if we go back to that Orion namespace and we get the pods there, that pod is running. Nice. On to the next one.